Yo, hombre.
Up, man. Up. Up, man.
Yo, check. This is another episode of the Ignorance is Undefeated podcast. I'm one of your hosts, the Dan Mello, alongside Father Bash.
One man, one zilla.
And the great one, J. Toven.
Yeah.
Up, man. Up.
Yo, you're the boss of the rest of my clean boy.
My glasses were clean.
Yo,
Up, man.
fellas, all good? Everything good?
Yeah.
Sure?
They
Bash.
don't see they work some construction.
Even the supervisor, he doing fetching work. I don't know them boy, hot boy, Rastaman, them boy, they been. Yo, how you just did head last week? Your head looks already, bro. Big man thing.
Because I'm a working man.
Every time.
Yeah, man out there style.
I'm the pretty body. That's the whole work go.
Yeah, the disrespectful Rastafari.
Yo, at the top of them, below there, boy. How you go?
Well, today. So I had three good topics today. First and foremost, I will start off with last week we spoke about, the untimely passing or unaliving of the MP. And we had thought that, normally when these things happen on a major scale like this, the place go quiet. Apparently it did not. Start off the new year on a bad foot. One person down.
Unfortunately.
I start off the new year with a murder.
It's to the family. Everybody else affected.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Thoughts?
Check.
Go ahead, Jito.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, go ahead. No. So it is, no?
No, I'm going to say for your area, so you will lead up that.
No, honestly.
No, so man, be.
So we're here surrounding the story because I checked the story on ABS news page, ABS Facebook page, I should say. It wasn't really anything in depth. They just basically said that, the incident occurred, somebody lost their life, and the other person is nursing
Chapel.
Some chapel or something. So, and if Melo that
Me hear something, but until I can confirm that everything I heard is true, I don't want to say nothing too tough. But look good. Honestly,
you
look
know
good.
the hombre? Anybody?
Yeah, I know both parties involved. Unfortunately,
Oh, really? Okay.
Both of them come from that area there?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
but I'm not good for start of the year, to be honest. And it seemed like if it that was the start of the year, it seemed like crime it could really on the up and up.
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's just unfortunate that it just happened. Maybe it just happened for that particular date, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's an indication that
you want to tell me
it
that
doesn't necessarily mean
altercation
that's an
happened,
indication that the rest of the year go bloody.
and you don't know. Panel that you just check. Then again, maybe that
I check it and fight.
That's certain altercations, especially surrounding certain things, can only end one way.
facts.
Yeah, but that again, that's not for me. That's not necessarily indicative of a trend. Like,
Those are not altercations that they can shake it out.
hey, Baz, you know how?
No, I didn't know.
So you know
Me didn't say nothing.
I was saying I can't shake it out. So pause. So can I shake out this by that?
Me don't even know.
Shaking hands.
Pause it. One
Okay.
person mourn, one set of family mourn, and one set of family highly upset because of. That's me?
No. I'll say you could talk about the new virus in China.
Hell no. Everyone saw me not touching no virus that. Me not touching. Me no want to hear
Just-
nothing about the virus there.
Today, yesterday, I see somebody.
Jesus Christ, no.
Hey,
no,
when
you
you
got
when
it.
in our audience, how could you have interact now?
Jesus Christ, no, the man gonna start J. Toven. Tell her what you hear about the
About myself just today, but somebody said something before, but we can't go through
And it's
everything.
virus.
Huh?
HR?
Something.
China again?
Yeah.
Oh.
The hospital overflowing people. Yo, here we go. On the better note, I think I even waste of time. Free those street dogs. Because I
Where
got
have
one
we
that
seen
man
something like
crazy
this
bad.
before? I wonder.
And me don't make it. Me not take no more job no. So outside, bro. But big man thing. Well, boss. So on to the next topic. I don't want to step on the unaliving of that whole situation. They're too tough. Until we get more information, then we revisit that. But for now, condolences to all the family. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody involved.
No, I was just gonna kind of go back to
Seriously,
what you
bro?
said about
No, hold on,
the
seriously.
indication.
Yeah, the man has it. The man
No,
has
but
it.
that, we can't do that one. Shoot. It's
Yeah, my bad.
Got you.
No, okay. I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what is your? Well, I guess you already stated your outlook on how the year is gonna go,
Yeah.
and where crime is concerned.
Yeah.
So, you don't think that is an indication?
I said that
You think that it is?
It isn't. He said it is.
I think that's an indication that that's where we go for this year, bro.
You think so?
Up and it's stuck, bro.
Kind of agree with
Streets
you.
hot, bro.
Why?
Streets hot, bro.
Why?
Because for me,
bro.
I think there's evidence that points to it, and there's not much evidence that points against it.
Against that, the year is going to be trending like that.
Yeah.
So what if this had happened? Okay, let's say.
Bashe Chavez say
It
because
didn't
it's
happen.
2 days.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. So let's say nothing happened.
Yeah.
Would you say that the end of the year is going to be a nice, clean year without any uptick in crime?
If that didn't happen?
If that didn't happen.
Yeah. So if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have any reason to think that the year is going to go down that road. But since it happened,
Because one incident.
No, but you kind of put.
I said that.
But let me say this: you kind of put things in perspective, to be honest, because check out like when the last situation happened with the honorable MP, right? If you notice, one happened. Remember, I think that nothing may happen. No. After that, no place to get quiet. No, and then maybe like 3 weeks after one happened, innit? And then
remember
no,
you on Redcliffe Street.
yeah, and then no, this happened as well too. You have to, and then you may have a shooting and all too before that. So no, you have to look on them like, no, this happened and it so happened for New Year's Day. You look upon everything and be like, yo, but this ain't being a trend leading up to today. So more than likely, it could just continue. That's how I see it. Because, bro, if 3 killing happened from gun crime, bro, a man still now put down the weapon, bro. What I tell you?
I think if it was something like if you had like multiple incidents in a short space of time, like it's maybe from the first to the what
What you call short space of time?
like maybe that's like in a week time or
In
something.
Antigua?
Oh, I mean,
No, man. Short space of time in Antigua. That's
3 weeks,
that
not
is
1
really
month,
crime
bro.
free. Can be weeks apart to me.
Yo, you remember, sometimes I just go 2, 3, 4 months without hearing somebody
Hold
get
on,
shot or
hold
killed
on,
or
hold
stuff.
on.
If you're in large territories, then you can say short space of time is every other night.
okay, I get you. I
Or
agree
if
with
you're
you.
in an Antigua,
But-
short
okay.
space of time.
But
I agree with you.
But-
Okay, I agree with you. But on average, like okay, I know we don't know the numbers. Like you might not be able to give me a specific number.
Yeah.
But on average, in terms of murders in Antigua, what the number be like? And like 11 and 10 and 9 and oh my hear what you say. But me just say. Then and how name usually? How it usually be?
No, boy, 6 and 7 and so, boy.
Tad.
Murder now we're talking about.
Murder
I'm
we talk
talking about like
Murder we talk about.
crushing people.
No,
kill.
murder, not death.
Oh, 6
not
and 7, boy.
Tal.
Yo, about 6 and 7,
Antigua, I
boy.
was in them. Up one time there. Around 9.
No,
10.
boy, 6 and 7, boy. I start, I start 9 and 10 in the 2020. Come up. Bashi, boy.
Okay.
Bashi.
Yo, I guess you and Jaytoven see it as some kind of indication that the year bloody. Me didn't really see that. You just see that just the next day, crime happened. Somebody died, you just something before the first day.
That's the problem. When you get to the point where you just, that's the way I start getting the problem.
I'm not saying it should. I'm not saying we shouldn't be concerned about the fact that there was a murder.
Yeah.
I'm saying not because the murder happened on the first day of the new year. That is not an indication to me that the rest of the year go bloody. That's all I'm
So
saying.
then, but why should we be concerned then? Because if a murder don't happen, what you're concerned about what don't happen? You have a concern about the future.
Yo, so if the murder happened, if the murder happened yesterday.
Answer that. Here the boss articulated that very
No,
well.
I'm answering this question. So I'm saying, because you and Melo are based on the fact that you happened the first.
No.
No. I'm just
You
saying-
and Melo, I say because you happened the first day of the year.
It could be the second or the third. I'm just talking about opening the budget for the year.
Okay, so if
let me ask you a
the
question.
murder happened until March, you would say that Antigua that it seemed like a bloody year.
No, because it's less time remaining in the year to catch up to numbers before.
Hold on.
But now, since you open out the gate, then the chances are
When you watch
that you have
2020,
the whole year till left back.
Okay, let me jump to basketball reference. Let's have the basketball reference. If you watch basketball, Lakers play. Kobe, rest in peace. And Kobe started the first 2 quarters. The first quarter, and gave 15 in the first quarter. What you assume will happen for the rest of the quarter?
Nothing.
Rest of
Yes,
what? Cool like a ice, bro.
Because you, me and you know how sports go.
But we can still
Make
assume.
no assumption,
I
no.
understand how sports go, but me can assume.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked night.
Yeah,
Kobe after
of course.
night.
Of course.
You gotta prove my assumption wrong. That's all I'm saying. Again, we're just basing it on assumptions.
Yes, okay,
bro.
fine.
As
But
we have no
saying,
facts.
but your
if the man
assumption is just
continue.
based on a date.
But it's subjective, Bashi.
Understand
It's
exactly.
you're
not-
talking
it's
to-
not
we
have
just-
a discussion
it's
because
not
it's
just-
subjective.
It's
Yeah,
not just
sure.
a date. A date is a random point in time, but in terms of the chronology, early up in the year. So then the whole year till they forgo. The year don't really start good yet.
Yo, you know what I like about Bash? Yo, if some bad man up to Bash just say,
No,
boy,
yeah,
you start
listen.
that bad boy. I'm not too sure this
No,
is
I mean,
the
you see, I mix apples and oranges here because I am not saying that the year did not start off bad. That's not my argument, no. So I'm not saying it's a good look or anything like that. I'm just saying because a murder happened on the first of the first day of the new year, that is not an indication to me that the rest of the year got bloody. That's one thing I say.
But the point that Mello made was, okay, if you look at that in a vacuum, fine. But if you look at the preceding weeks, badness go on.
But
So
badness
it
is always
seems like an
gone.
upward trend.
I just wanted to me here talk about the same badness that happened.
Yo, hear me say no.
You understand?
Again, I'm not saying crime and them kind of things is not on the rise. They're not on the rise, anything like that. I'm just saying because somebody happened to lose their life on the first day of the year of the new year, that's an indication to me that the rest of the year got bloody.
Fair enough. Well,
We are agreeing to disagree. That's why we're here. So you know, there's difference of opinion. Nobody right, nobody wrong.
No, but when we say podcast, so gonna keep track of what go on. Yeah?
You and J will come back and I'm gonna tell you, see, I come to the place gonna talk fat. But because somebody dead on the first day of the year, the rest of the year bloody.
Well,
Remember
I
that.
mean, you never know. Maybe somebody will hear this and say, you know what? Let's reverse this trend.
Well,
Yeah,
Let's keep it clean.
Oh man.
Yo, every time you look up, you see a balloons go up in the ear, man. Yo, you look at you watch the movie up.
Hey,
You look at the man fighting up. The glass, you look so.
See glasses?
You look at
Man.
Yeah, a little bit. The glasses, just the glasses.
Yeah, the glasses are with that man.
Hey yo.
Oh man.
Check. So on to again, R&B to the ones who lost their life, you know, and condolences. Thoughts and prayers to the family of both sides. Again, that's on the one way. I'm sure that they didn't want to. What the hell am I saying?
Yeah, I mean, I say like this. Not the. It wasn't something expected to.
And nobody
as
wanted
the
to
year
start
turned,
off the year story.
especially as the year just turned. You know.
Yeah, for real. But on a lighter note, Adidja Palmer.
World boss.
Yo, bro. He surprised me, man. I'm not gonna lie you. Anyways, so let's start it off. So for the new year, for the all year bringing in the new year, Freedom Street, Vybz Kartel concert live in Jamaica. Well, it was live in Jamaica.
live.
National
Stadium. Yo,
45 US per stream, you know.
I'm proud of the boss, dog, man. I live. Proud, extremely proud. Actually, in a Caribbean, I can say I have one. It can be disrespectful for me for look at all the artists and then I come before, but my generation, I can say, like an icon, bro. Like somebody that I grew up with and see like come to one point where you can look on them and be like, yo, like the Chris Browns and the Beyoncés and the man sell out a stadium, bro. I mean, Buju did it too, but
So you think you're the biggest artist Jamaica ever have?
no.
Biggest as Jamaica ever Bob Marley.
You can never, bro. You can never. But man, he touch corners in this world that Kartel even touch it, bro.
So wait.
Let's be clear upon that.
Where would you put
I'm just
him
talking
in the
about
order of things?
Kartel.
Let's all say Bob at top. Where would you put
Kartel definitely top 10.
But what are we talking about?
In terms of iconic status,
yeah, reach, iconic status, just
Oh, no,
overall
no.
star power.
he's still small. Okay, you still have a look on Peter Tosh, you have a look on Steel Pulse. Them man, they don't touch corners that Kartel never. When I think Kartel ever touch.
That difficult.
Really?
That difficult statement because although I agree with you to some extent in terms of I think in terms of if you're talking about prestige and so like you're talking about the Babs and the Dennis Brown and the Peter Tosh and them kind of man.
And Capeton, you can't
Right.
Capeton and then reach inserts.
No, but in terms of star power, if you're talking about star power, you're talking about Bob, right?
No,
But
Kartel
no
top
question.
5.
No question. You're talking about Bob.
Stop on
Yeah.
Kartel
But-
top 5.
After Bob,
Kartel
Listen.
top 5.
like
What I have
Hold on, pause. You can't forget Sean Paul, right? Sean Paul, bigger global star than Kartel. Let's all be clear on that. And that's a fact.
me no know about that one.
That is a
No, me know about that one.
Sean Paul had album, bro. Kartel had album.
That's what we're talking. That's what we are. That asks the question. We're talking about star power. You're talking what we're talking about? Album sales, numbers, prestige.
two different things.
Yeah, different
We
things.
believe if Kartel go Australia right now, Sean Paul van show in Australia right now, Sean Paul show will sell out before Kartel show in Australia right now.
Not right now.
That in Australia, Sean Paul will sell out before Kartel. I underestimate.
Not right now.
Nobody
Me
understand.
personally believe
Me don't believe that.
even what he name?
Right now,
Shaggy.
right now,
Shaggy the most afford than
you
Kartel.
crazy.
Internationally, bro.
You crazy, but right now, the
Them
world
man-
boss are just come out of prison.
Kartel has not have a album, bro.
That may be so.
Bro, you're
I'm not talking
I
about.
understand.
I'm not talking about his
You
accomplishments.
listen, you come again, A-piece man. You must keep a shot and put it in there. Hey, Messi, what Rodney Price say on the stage?
What
Yeah,
you
the
say?
show.
What you say? Me remember. Go ahead, tell me.
The man say, you are the dancehall pharaoh. Hear the man say, round here. Nobody else ever that not signed to an international label. Like a Sean Paul that you're talking about, the great Sean Paul, what you're talking about. Man said, nobody ever sell gold and silver, yes, and a diamond and what you're talking about. Nobody ever sell independent.
Okay,
not only
fair.
independent from prison.
No, that's fair. Yo, come on. Okay, these things we
Listen,
can't deny.
So the
We can't deny those
machine
things.
behind the diamond and them someday. So
No, but
granted,
music good still though.
no, me not talking about that. Of course, the music good. I'm
Yeah.
not saying no, but I'm saying, but he still had the
Yeah,
machine
they
behind
had-
him.
yeah, true.
Listen,
They had
so
international, yeah.
what Kartel has achieved on his own, right? Rival all them someday.
Listen, when you go on TikTok and see people there Germany, there Japan, I do dance and choreograph some to Kartel music.
That's
The
what I'm
man
telling you
reach
right
all
now.
over the world,
Right
you
now,
know.
we're talking about now. Right now,
The man reach all over the world now.
Yo, again, me a Kartel. You don't know Kartel for me favorite.
you ever see?
dancehall
You
artist,
ever?
no.
Well, you're not for ask over, yeah. But I mean, say you ever see like when you watch in like them African countries, right? You ever see anybody? You ever see any imitation of Sean Paul over there?
What I mean?
Me never see. You ever see J over?
I mean imitation. Me see people like what I mean like
Like people
mimic
try
Sean
to
Paul.
cosplay them.
Imitate
Okay,
like the
I've seen his
African, like the
music.
African Sean Paul.
No, so listen, there's a difference. So that's why I'm glad you said that. There's a difference between There's a difference between like marketing themselves and
But the
and
star
how-
power, that's what
right.
I
The
asked you.
star
What
power
you're
then
talking about?
because Sean Paul and Shaggy and them we go international just based on Stephen Marley and all too. Them we go international based on just the music.
Okay.
Kartel not only go just on the music. Kartel went on the music, the gimmicks, the style.
Because Kartel
Yeah.
had the machine behind him.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that help push them though. He had some marketing
Granted,
genius.
yes,
you understand?
I agree with you, and that's because he has to find different ways to get himself and the music out there.
Fair.
That he doesn't have the machine that the Sean Paul and the who else may have. Like for example, no disrespect to anybody, right? No disrespect to any Mali, right? But the Malis are a part of the reason why they are who they are in terms of on the world stage is because of their
affiliation,
their father. You understand? So a lot of things that they would have had to have done, they didn't have to do just because they have that starting day. Yo, them a Mali.
But they still bring out good music though.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah,
About the music.
a lot of people they bring out good music and can never reach up now.
Yeah.
Labels now take no chance on them and
They
just see them as one
advantage of the
investment
game.
now.
Fair.
Check.
One highlight. One of the highlights you know you to take away from the show.
The whole show. The whole show
Yeah,
highlight.
but
The whole show highlight. Yo, you know, okay. Yo, differently, like,
blow up.
when the bars come out in the second outfit, in the jersey, and the bars,
right jersey though.
and the bars start, he then hits the jet over. The bars go back from the night. Some old hits, one after the next,
old school kicks. Back and do back fix the academics.
You know what though? You know what I will say?
the man spending on a good 15-20 minutes or so job hit, and the bars now go not singing along now. Hits the man.
Yeah, the boss say most girls
5
love this
word.
up.
Or them.
5 word and hold up the match.
Okay,
The boss
yo,
have
but
But
differently.
sing have everything.
Differently, I mean, as Mel alluded to earlier, I myself also like, yo, the man surprised me, right? Because I didn't expect that type of performance from a near 50-year-old
No, you go hard, man. You go hard, man.
sick individual.
Unwell.
That has been in prison for so long, haven't touched a stage, haven't do the mic, whatever, and he come out and perform so tall.
Yeah, but when the man signed the line up, plenty zero between the commas and now the man half a show up now. Man couldn't come out there and do nothing.
The school children say something like a 4 million
Something
US
like,
the man get, you know.
Yeah, smart money, man. Yo, you know
Smart
what I
money?
like?
What,
Yeah, man. You know what I like? Yeah, smart money, man.
For one night.
I don't see that kind of money they man back.
Which part?
The hush about it, man. Off a podcast, I got sim to the people.
No, I mean the same.
I don't see the kind of numbers. What numbers? So I'm gonna say I regularly see 4 million US. You know, that's small numbers.
Yeah, I see them on TV as well.
Exactly, say the same. I'm gonna tell you. You know what the funniest thing? I'm gonna see Kartel do. But Kartel is sweating over, boy. And the man go wipe. I say, yo, wipe your girl, man. Hey, wipe. Say, teach. Yo, and the first time, you see Kartel when you come Antigua the first time?
No.
Yo, the boss the first time the boss come
When you
Antigua.
hear what I'm saying?
No,
See?
he may be in a paradise land. Recreation, bro. Down
Market
Street. Yo, the boss has so much just on the boss. You know what something come next now.
You know, see, the same thing happened to him on the show.
I mean, just
I
gonna tell
forgot
you.
about song also.
Wow. Man, we're gonna say yo. Next.
You see that on
I think it's a
TV?
little more impactful than live band.
Oh.
Yeah. I believe so too.
The man couldn't barely hold his breath on stage. You want the man
The
with
live
a
band with the LP. The live band can control the tempo for 50.
Yo, you know, I like when man talk so. And then
Live band. He
Yeah,
can't
yo,
move. He gave more vibes,
hold
but
on,
he can't.
Listen.
You know what you do for live band? This is what he do for live band. And sit uncomfortable. You know, how do people go out there and sit?
The live band would have turned up the sound bass. And see how the man shot the breath a couple times and whatever the live band me think would have helped more than one DJ.
Beethoven, listen to the melody keenly. As a man that perform on live band,
Tell me.
that me only have to sing 2 songs.
Tell me.
1, 2, and back up to 7. When me don't sing for me 2 songs, I say, I'm till I have a top here for the rest, man. You boy, you know how to be. When I do country first, you don't know. By the time we reach the second verse and searching, me don't do so, hey, check out.
Cause you no fit.
Here come and jail for 30 years. You think you fit?
You mean, see the man in the gym habit so?
Yeah, boy, you better glad.
Me think the man put in some work.
You better glad a lot of people go there and sing this.
No, but the vibe, but Gato has a point in terms of the band. You again the different vibe, but
Yeah,
hey,
man.
Nah, you get too complicated, man.
but it will be complicated.
For come out of jail, bro, and can't out 1 year yet perform.
Yeah, but
You can hard.
in the
You
short,
have to
in the
go-
short
imagine-
span of time,
You have
it
to
will
go
be
need-
difficult to
also,
pull it all
and also
together.
imagine, just remember that
Rehearsal
all them
alone.
people, that's what I'm going to say, all them people have to come and rehearse
You
with
got
that band.
hard, bro. You got hard, bro. Trust me.
And boy,
Hard.
I mean,
Yo, we should have
friends-
DJ behind
the
there
friends
like
not
party
go with the
boy.
band, but
No,
you think the band
but
should
that's
have
what. But that's
the
what.
band.
no,
Gives
they
breathing
got
space.
to go with the band, man.
Everybody got to go with band, bro. He hard, bro. Trust me.
But the band would make the show turn up for the scheme of the turn up.
Yeah, man.
But eventually you can get there.
Yeah, I believe so too. I believe because this is his first big show, first show. So really for the band vibes and so.
Honest with you, me surprised the boss do so well, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Surprise. My expectation really low, bro.
Yo, man, I want 3 hours, man, out there.
Wait.
I want 3 hours.
Oh, cause I'm gonna watch the show.
Okay, go ahead.
I want 3 hours, man, out there.
No, so
sure, man.
if I want share on link, I can share on link.
YouTube.
The entire show. No, I mean I've seen clips on YouTube, but I'm just saying I've never seen the entire show.
Well, do watch up on YouTube, innit?
You will get like maybe like an
on stage have like highlights, like
nearly 2 hours and what's
you can watch the whole show. You can watch the whole show on TikTok. You guys watching the pieces. Let me tell you. Yeah, the power of the man come out the stage. The boss stand up in the suit, right? Yep.
Yo, the man like a mannequin now. They do with the man just like he freeze. The boss now move, bro.
No blinking, no. Man, I want to even clone boss.
Man, now move. People are the very real cartel, like that.
Yo, the man get about on, I'm not exaggerate, maybe like about on 2 minutes standing ovation, bro. And the boss come up. The boss just stand up, then everybody just.
Yeah, but that's how people pay their money for still.
Yeah, any song that you perform, any song that you wish you didn't perform. I wish you me perform. What kind of wish you me perform more songs from?
You are here Tony Montana also. Then gun June.
No, he not up on the badness, man.
That makes you have to tell you about. He put me on badness. I sing so much badness up there.
He ain't on the badness. You know, I'm like to see Movado on the stage, but I guess you know.
That's why I couldn't make it.
But I'm glad to see Javinci and the whole squad and so come back, man. I didn't see Black Rhino though.
Rhino can't travel.
Where Rhino they?
America.
Where you can't travel?
Some issue with Jamaica business. I can't as in impossible, but you know something with he and Jamaica something.
Hey, Az. Turn up, we getting for this, you know.
That's it. But remember, all of me are bad blood now. But I heard like when he was on the fix,
yeah,
he said that Lisa Hype
backslide for the show.
Call Rhino, right? And put so he Kartel Rhino and Popcaan me on the phone pan attack. Remember Kartel, Kartel. Well, when Kartel and Rhino me a issue.
Yeah.
And then Popcaan and Rhino me a issue.
Yeah.
So guess and trash out. What am I trash out?
Who you would consider as Jamaica's top female artist?
Spice.
You can just jump in
Spice.
That's some question. Okay.
Each have see where you get.
Okay. Better question. Give me a top 3.
Spice.
Spice, Shensia. What do you say after that, boy?
Okay, well, you don't call the name.
You want me to say the top 3? Spice, Shensia, and Lila Ike.
What was that Dancehall?
Kingdom? Oh yeah,
Kingdom. What that Dancehall?
Dancehall.
Any female artist.
Dancehall.
Okay, so yeah,
that's what I was thinking about Lila Ike.
So Jade Kingdom then.
You put Jade so high?
Jade in the day with my boy?
Me know she did it.
They're one of the big producers out in America right now. One of the big rap producers in America.
Me know she did it.
I'm a rich.
One that does there with Megan Thee Stallion.
Party, how have name?
Cardi, yeah.
Party,
yeah.
Well, I know they were in something, you know, if they're still whatever. But
yo, she mainstream, bro. Why you bring up Shensi in this?
No, because going back to what we are talking about in terms of influence, who bought Shensi?
Oh, teacher. Well, no, Ramesh bought Shensi.
Ramesh
just using
a world boss bossy. You know, she made a song before?
Tag me in the play.
Exactly.
She never boss.
Daludi.
Highlights for the show for me. One of the biggest, to me, the best performance, albeit short, about when Kilo come on.
Yeah.
For me, when Kilo come on.
Beanie in day.
Oh, Beanie boy. Beanie try fight against the world boss because he might hear the dancer. When he was on the onstage interview and I asked him, and William Ford asked him if he accept the moniker of Dancehall, King of the Dancehall. And he was like, well, he never asked me, he asked whatever the fans and whatever.
Yeah.
And man say, everybody can tell you that he currently. You can't say he is a king. You know, but you remember that? He's a king.
Well, Bounty don't say no, you're the pharaoh no.
So that's why punishment of Bounty tell Cartel, like, he doesn't want him to believe, he don't want him to have the feeling that he's taking anyone's throne.
Yeah,
You
you
understand? Because he built his own.
Facts.
Check. And the man saying, the man was saying, worry about king, you're the dancehall pharaoh.
So it sound like the man them don't think that Beanie have a claim.
I definitely think Beanie has a claim.
Beanie has claim to free generation.
No, I think,
Yo, each king, everybody and king,
you can't different
generation
king.
the
Yeah, but Beanie is
Beanie forever being king to his peers and his era. But I just teach a time now.
Time now.
But Beanie man, right?
A 50-year-old man time now.
No, but Beanie man, right? Beanie man, you can overlook Beanie man, boy. That could be one different conversation.
Beanie man carry dancehall for a long time
Beanie
now.
man go mainstream too.
Yeah, you can't. That ain't hard pause. That ain't difficult conversation because you can't take what Beanie man done achieve, boy. Trust me. You remember when I was go shut up partner? I beat you. You check and you talk about entertainment from beginning to end. We talk about stage performance. Cartel can't hold Beanie man. Never, ever, no day.
That's true.
No day.
That's true.
You check? Hits and song. I can't have a
Yo, I don't even have no conversation when it comes to hits, bro. Cartel are the most hits in the Jamaican history when it comes to dancehall.
But Beanie have a lot.
No Beanie man, a lot.
Beanie man have one slew.
Yo, you know
Cartel
what?
are more hits than Bojo. You know, me ask the question.
Yo, apples and oranges.
This is obviously like, yo,
Apples and, we can't rate the two. Apples and oranges.
would you?
But Beanie man,
Again, what we talk about? Because, you know, boy.
Beanie man, Beanie, because
You're talking about the next giant right there again.
Bojo.
Of course. You're talking about the next giant right there again.
And then I can bring in Sizzler now to a whole different conversation again. Now, Bojo and Sizzler and different conversation. But anyways, back to Rhythm Street. Back to Freedom Street. Because
They look for down here.
yeah, you know. Yeah, but when it comes to that, Freedom Street. I mean, teacher back on road. So I go to the show when you come Antigua.
Not me.
Whoa,
I sell from a Liban now, kid.
you're not that expensive, bro. You go?
Sure.
What kind of fun are they, B-boy?
The one that watch them on YouTube.
Nah, cool.
A 4 million US cartel look at it now.
You don't need them more for you.
Wait, for me little, much ever go to the show now can make a difference. Wait, tall, brother.
It don't mean the dance.
Tall, brother. So what, in terms of the show, I can wrap it up. Like, what highlight I took over the show, like performances from what you saw.
Well, me glad to see. I was gonna tell you, Javinci. Me glad to see Popcaan. Me glad to see.
Popcaan currently come out and tell Scatter
Yeah,
suck him
me
out.
see. Yo. Hey, yo. Me glad to see. What his name?
Yeah, what type of them things though?
Me glad. Nah, me not talk about that.
All and some day part of the show that the dance all.
Me not talk about that.
But you never talk about that.
A violation of next man family dog. You know. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're not supposed. I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but it happened, and that was a big thing. You check that even days after, even when they watch Scatter on the fix again, when he addressed the whole scene, and when you listen to that interview, you know, with Scatter, he gave me a different understanding as to how or why he did what he did and how things actually occurred, as opposed to here, Popcaan said this and I said that on stage and whatsoever. So
What the situation between the two of them, if you don't mind?
no, because well, they said they had history before. They have history. Then I like one another basically. But as Popcaan came when he came on the stage, I tell him man SYM, right? It's because he said, "Oh, if I have me chronically what to do, or for 3 hours, I wait for 3 hours, whatever." Check. So it make it seem as if, and then Popcaan put out a statement and said he was there when the security called Scatter, and Scatter say, "Yo, me not time with the Popcaan and him 100 man right now," right? Referring to Popcaan and his entourage.
Yeah.
But no, what Scatter say, make sure let's go through those some more. What Scatter say, because of the way the venue of the show, which is National Stadium, right? Not as if it's not the same as if they're having Sumfest, right? There are different rules and guidelines that you have to follow because it's National Stadium. So at the National Stadium now you have an artist entrance.
Yeah.
And the entourage is there. No problem if they have entourage, but they cannot enter where the artist enters. They have to go and different entrance and go in the crowd.
Yeah.
And that's basically the whole situation.
Yeah, because you know all artists on them on stage and then you don't know who entourage you come make a fight with this entourage.
100.
Maybe the Popcaan over 100 man dog.
The man say Popcaan alone. Can remember and Popcaan a chronicler role, right?
Yeah.
So the two entourage. The man say, Scatter say, again, this is just what he say. He say Popcaan alone get 100 complimentary ticket. Just tell what the man say. I hear the promo.
Yeah, you're stupid now. In Antigua, me can't get a performing artist can't get one free ticket.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think?
But remember you thought the star power of Popcaan.
Do you think Popcaan deserve 100
Of
compliments?
course.
Yo, hold on.
Of course.
We laugh at this whole bitch
Of
in the bar.
course.
Play me in the
The
bar.
star power you talk about.
So wait, at the point when I'm in the room,
No, me not.
I can get one extra pass for a videographer, bro.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying me talk with 100 complimentary ticket. Me not say that you're not supposed to get
Yo, Popcaan supposed to get 150 now. Me know you not
Check.
can't not pay for performing.
And that's the next thing.
So
You
you're
have to
supposed to
take
get
that into
150.
consideration.
Yeah.
Understand? But it's just rules that they need to follow. And what the man need to understand is just, hey, just kind of show could run smooth enough.
The show runs smooth.
But you could run smooth.
I want to see what
That's what I'll
happens.
see.
I
That's
wanna
what I tell
see
you
what-
before I just get the
In the
interview.
business, one backstage.
Exactly. Exactly.
Be the people backstage.
Exactly.
People for front stage.
So that's why the man have to come out now and say the thing or whatever the thing said. I know, and you know, because Popcaan say SYM, you know, they fighting up on the stage.
Up on the stage fighting them.
Yeah, then it's a scatter bully off the stage and run to thump. Me, I tell you what they say. That's what they top. They tell you what they say. That scatter says so.
But they ain't Poppy side there. So
Papi said, come out and said, no boy can thump and roll it.
I said that.
Papi said, no boy can thump
I
and roll
said that. You have to give the two sides.
I'm
You
dead.
have to give the two sides. You have to give the two sides. You have to give the two
Put to come
sides.
out and say so first.
Yeah.
That he hear that, you know, scatter pull
Poppy inside.
under the stage,
Yeah.
bars and, you know, run to thump. And then the unruly man and then jump in and kick up scatter.
Yeah.
But maybe scatter in the case, scatter don't understand.
What Poppy say?
But he said, no boy can thump unruly and live.
And Scatter say you were stupid.
So scatter come out and say, well, I guess me now, man.
Okay.
Anyways, but again, Freedom Street, can't wait for the.
Skeng me hype.
Yeah, Skeng me good boss.
Tamil me hype.
No, Tamil Sparta, yeah. I like that performance.
African boy. What African boy name?
Davido. Nigerian,
Nigerian, yeah. He mean go right knee long to and pay homage to Kartel.
Yo, Bounty, Buster ran me hype.
Buster.
Buster
Yeah,
ran
the
me
whole show
hype.
me hype.
Yeah, the whole show me
What is
nice.
it? Skilly name on the show?
Skilly come on the show. Skilly me hype.
Yeah.
Check. But I think, differently, I think Enhance Kartel pick me for you.
Me ain't about the party. They say so?
Yeah, she was so she will go on the stage and say,
And she will pick me?
eh?
And she will pick me?
She will pick me Enhance. Remember Kartel's a jump down she put it now.
Yo, you
So,
Cartel fan boy. You know all the
Kartel's a jump down for she do everything.
You know all the Cartels
She what she did? What the Margot her name again?
Lisa?
Not Lisa, man.
Vanessa Blank?
Vanessa Bling, Gaza Slim. Allen does get
Yo,
put in
yo,
the-
me know about that part, them boy.
You can say what I'm
Yo,
saying. Me tell
growing
you.
up, yo.
And she was so no.
Yo, that's
She
good
come out.
shit.
She was so no. Pan the fix no.
Yo, the boss easy. The boss
She say that's why she say she don't understand why Gaza Slim or go on so told them they take shotty man.
Yo, the
And
boss.
she was going to give a fushy man.
Yo, mama get a segment. Mama get a segment called the bathroom boy. Yo, you're a different man. Yo, the boss of business though.
Yo. Remember Kartel fan though, so they tell her what the song. Okay, but that's what it is.
Honest Cartel school for the boss.
Yo, me
Yes,
hot
sir.
boy, me sweat though also. Yo,
Yeah,
nah.
man. So Enhance. So even on the show. Even on the show.
Man, and them so too.
Of course.
Yeah, what I mean. Man of the match dog.
Even on the show, she says so. She come out and say, and say, yeah, call up your son.
But this is the party for real?
Yeah, then I watch the show then.
Be so excited for this song I never play, right? Me didn't even see half of them something like
But his son and them go and go down so.
yeah, but even decent man, man. Like,
Show me good though.
yes, sir.
Overall, it seemed like a success.
So he bring out see them.
See them right in the
See me
front
right
of the
in front
stage,
of the
up on a
stage.
big head.
Yeah,
Is
when
it
she
up
come
on a big, up on a big head and Kartel, and she call Kartel, so Kartel take him out.
Big black man.
A big head.
Yo, spin for big black and this bro.
I mean,
She have a smoke now on the board, cause you got bro. I the most man never seen them that show, bro.
I mean, I can't know, so respect.
Look, oh man. Somebody say, yo, she need cheer for more than spliff never come for share the night, the boss. What? Bro, rough. But again, what boss? Wait for you come Antigua, don't know. In the dance there.
So you sell a liver?
Me not no liver for self.
Your kidney?
Not even that. You forget when we work?
You know.
Me in the industry, man. Me have to get one free ticket.
Every time.
Everybody has ever find a way, man.
Every time.
I'm gonna say it over. Everybody ever find a way. One time I call you in a favor at that time. So to end the show, last time we were here, we forgot to speak about the presidential election from the United States. We'll refer to our former resident of that free world country, Jay Toven. Give us your thoughts.
Give us your take.
Give us your thoughts and views. Give us your thoughts and views on the democracy of the United States of America.
This man put me in the
You just live there. Did you not? Do you used to live there?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. If I ask me about
I'm asking you a question. Hold on. At one point in your life, did you not live in the United States of America and was abiding by their laws? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You ever live in America?
Nope.
Ask me. Ask me if I ever live in America.
Have you ever lived in the United States, sir?
No.
Okay.
So what's my refer to that? I defer to that. Actually, have some sort of understanding.
No, we're supposed to ask Umbre. We're supposed to ask Umbre. Exactly, we're supposed to ask Umbre if he was following the election.
Okay, 2005, me come back Antigua now.
Later, me just not secondary school.
Oh, you joking, ta?
Yo!
2005, me come back Antigua.
No, maybe for the election, no? Were you surprised?
If I election, you go and give in now for the election.
Listen,
you're the most intellectual. You're the most. You're the Marcus Garvey.
Listen, in my estimation,
yeah,
I think I had a pretty good idea that the election was going to go exactly how it went.
How so?
I wasn't surprised.
Boy, explain, elaborate.
But I call it, before you elaborate, I call it when the man try shut off Trump head.
You me call him that time?
Call it, Mr. Trump. From that, Mr. Trump win the election.
I mean, I just didn't see it going any other way.
I think she took too long. I think they took too long to nominate her. One.
None of them they nominate she.
Who nominated she?
She can't go nowhere unless Biden step down now. Like he really hold up the whole sub now.
And yeah, she been quiet for the whole Biden term. When she be vice president, she been just quiet. Only leading up to the election, she just stopped for her and say. Her presence was dominant, yo.
So I think she found herself in a situation that she had to she was more or less introducing herself to people and campaigning at the same time.
And she did not come across affable at all. She didn't come across like, yo, Trump, yo.
Because I was about to ask a question. Does it seem as if she has any sort of connection with the everyday man?
But Trump now, then again, Trump have a connection?
Of course. Trump a bad man. Trump go up at the pulpit and say, "Meet a pulpit." Where can't somebody?
The podium.
I just saying he feel like.
Trump are rich now.
Yeah, but see, Trump was always on brand. You couldn't really figure out her brand.
Exactly.
Because she was here, there. Yeah. And she was trying to please so many people that you end up unpleased none. I think it's Trump. You either hate Trump or
I love you. But you think the US is ready for a female president? You think that the fact that she's a female had anything to do with it? Honestly,
I think it happened. I mean, I don't remember how the popular vote went, but I know with Hillary won the popular vote. So more people voted for her.
Yo, Hillary,
just because the electoral system, why she lost.
Yeah, because Hillary pretty much lose when she do the debate with Trump now, and Trump start cash out and a lot of things that she may do, and nobody ever really cash you up on. Trump just cash you up on that. You understand? But I thought, in my personal opinion, I thought she would have won though. Hillary.
Yeah, I think Hillary definitely had a better chance to win than Kamala.
Yeah, this is rough.
Me tell you, if you cash in wrong, then try pull off your head and so on.
Yeah, this is a rough one, bro. This is a rough one. And what the flip side you see, upside you see since Trump win the election? I can tell you, for the upside that me see since Trump win the election, the Bitcoin gone up, bro.
But differently, okay, when I
be glad
because
Cause the little bit kind of them me have gone up. So.
Me personally,
Just
right?
show.
Me personally, me glad jumping. I mean, me wait jump.
Yeah.
Their popular opinion, but
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do an ISO and
No, we like that kind of, we like when man make that kind of statement. What I would say is,
No, don't do that. You have to explain what he mean. But try to see
never explain.
No, you have to say.
Trump.
Elaborate.
Why am I rate Trump?
Yeah.
Make America great again. Whatever you have to do, put American people first.
Oh.
Whatever you have to do. In his listen, just the statement alone. Me wish a prime minister come in Antigua and say, put Antigua people first. Make Antigua great again. Make it feel like a foreign again, come from day. That alone, that promise.
they are.
Pick up racist vibes from this man.
Sorry?
You don't think he's a racist?
If I think he's a racist, possibly. But again, just the fact that he make that statement, like, yo, he basically what he's telling me is he wants to put American people first.
American or white?
Oh, you see?
But hold on. No, we have to delve. You can't. That's up on the surface.
No,
You have to
I'm not
delve.
running. I'm not running. What Mitch said, just the statement alone.
Okay, but let me
No,
ask
you can dissect it and say what. Me live in America, so me don't know if you talk to white people,
Okay,
brown
so
people.
there are people. There are a lot of people that agree that maybe the last time that you could call America great was in those eras that racism and slavery and all those things were prominent. So to them, hearing "Make America Great Again" means taking us back to that time when black people ain't really worth nothing.
Again, listen to what me.
Remember, he called out black jobs. So
Okay, again, hear me say. It's up to the people who live there and know what's carrying on over there, so to make their cast their vote however they cast their vote.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Hold on.
Sorry, my apologies.
All I am saying,
Lo siento.
just a statement alone, right? No, as you guys are saying, and rightfully so, there may be different things involved within that statement and intricacies that's
Loaded,
things
trust me,
that-
the statement
that's
loaded,
going
boss.
on
It
that
seems
I
simple
don't
and
know,
powerful,
but I'm not
but
privy to.
loaded.
And I'm not saying Trump is the best person. Me just rate the man because he just to say you want to put American people first in their country. If somebody come, if I'm prime minister in Antigua say you want to put Antigua people first, me go feel good.
That's fair.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
That's fair.
At all costs.
Because
At all costs.
as an Antiguan, I don't feel like a first class citizen in my own country.
fair enough, but we're all black. That's the difference between us and Trump.
Yo. You know start. Listen to me. You just. I understand the kind of
I understand
statement that
what
you
you're
make.
saying. I understand what you're saying.
But you.
I
If
understand what
one,
you're saying. But when you subscribe to the color,
If
that,
one-
that black man and whatsoever.
If one buckle you know are open and that one.
But I do take your point. I do take your
Bro.
point.
The boy different.
I do take your
That's cool,
point.
man. Look at the opportunity, man. I
do
get that
take your
chance
point.
now. That's cool.
But see, I wouldn't
I'm
say.
glad you're here
Okay,
today. First, you are going.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
yeah,
you're
yeah.
I'm glad you're here too.
I wouldn't say that I rate Trump, but I will say that there's certain things about him that personally I can.
Maybe
can
I should
do.
have said it that way because that is actually what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have said
certain
it that
things
way.
about him and how he approach certain things and how he basically stand on what he believe,
Yeah.
regardless of what. I think that endeared him to a lot of people.
I should have made the statement that way because obviously I'm not going to agree with everything that Trump says or does, anything that he do, everything that he does. You understand? But
Like, I'm always relay this particular instance with whenever I'm gonna talk to you about this. Like a time, what's her name? Harris.
Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala Harris. She was having a rally or something like that, and somebody shouted out, I guess, a guy. I don't know if he shouted out or if he went to the mic and some summer said, "I love you. Will you marry me?" or something like that, right? And she said, "Sorry, something. I'm already happily married, but I'm sure that there is, a woman out there for you, or a man if you're into that, and that it just vex me. You understand? And let me tell you why it vex me. Because that may cost anybody and how them they choose for living lifestyle. But you are a woman. The man come to you and say, I love you and want to marry you. Does that not signal to you that the man into a woman? That you are a woman. What should we add in this on the song for? Just for be politically correct, I guess. And to me, them something just kind of rub me the wrong way. Because I don't have no problem if she support all of these alternative lifestyle. Yeah, if that's what she... But that doesn't mean that you have to force it in every single interaction.
Yo. So that's the same thing when it comes to...
The young lady.
Okay, too resourceful.
Yo, next podcast, I'm just lucky half Come here, try to make a point.
No, I'm not cutting you off.
No, that's what you
just do. Give the girl the mic.
Yo, me not tell me. Yo, go ahead. Hey, beautiful mic, bro. You don't get emotional, beautiful mic, but... No.
Me just ask give the girl the mic.
Beautiful mic, bro.
You made a statement. Hey, Captain brother.
Yo, beautiful mic, boss.
You made a statement saying we are black people. What do you mean? Something we were talking
about. That, okay, for Trump, it's different because they have like different races up there as it pertains to here. Because you said if it was your country, you would want them to put everybody in Antigua first, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying overseas, there's like different races. So you're saying that he should put Americans first, but which Americans?
Which includes all races, Americans.
You think so?
You really think so?
I think what?
That Trump is for all Americans after he be singling out black jobs, calling people this and that name.
So you think that? So do you think that? So you're saying basically he's for Caucasian Americans?
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that. Do you believe that it's only Caucasian Americans who voted for Trump?
No.
You don't believe a lot of our people voted for Trump?
Yes.
Antigua?
No.
No, he's talking black.
Me no people no food people Antigua no. What was the people? I'm talking.
I do believe a majority of black people voted for him.
Hold on, the message.
Yes, I believe a majority of black people voted for him. Why? I'm not sure. I feel like they were brainwashed or they just didn't understand.
You can tell you why.
Why? Because based on something that I don't know if it's Melo said it or J-Tone said in terms of we say Latinos and whoever else, right? Because if Trump is this person who is just ostracizing everybody who's not a Caucasian, why is it that so many other different ethnicities voted for Trump?
Because I feel like some people, men and women are against the he, she, them, us.
You see what she said just now?
Oh, sure.
Go ahead.
They are against it. So, and Kutmala is for it. So, if I were against it, I wouldn't care what else is happening. I would just vote for him just because of that. You burn out everything.
So he's basically saying they're voting for principles.
Yes.
Beliefs.
That specific principle.
Because
mostly that specific one.
It's a conservative country, bro.
Hey, he might mute. He might in that conversation. It's a DP.
Tell the American general.
Listen, I have spoken to Americans, and the man tell me, boss, me vote for Trump because Trump a stand pan. What me stand pan with that? I mean, in all them.
He, she, they, them, us,
exactly.
ours.
And isn't that a part of Trump's Make America Great Again? Yes or no?
I don't know because Make America Great Again is not something new. It's not something novel.
I'm not saying racism is a part of it. Me not saying racism is a part of it. You understand? But what I'm saying,
it could very well be.
Yes, but what I'm saying, all of those things, including, as I said, the racism, because obviously he get them people from where call them the racist states, Mississippi and Alabama, wherever, maybe.
They vote for you.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So everybody still has their reason. Everybody still has their part in Make America Great Again. You understand? But my belief in America, my partial belief in the Make America Great Again statement might not be this aligned with Jaytoven's, it might not be aligned with yours. But we still have a little piece of belief in that.
That's what I'm
statement.
saying. So everybody's forgetting the wider picture as it pertains to
which is
racism, murder,
sexism.
So you believe it? So
murder because for the officers, he's gonna what do you call it?
Yes.
Wipe their slate clean if they kill.
Yes.
And you know how many racists are gonna join the police force just because of that, just to start murdering black people for no reason.
Listen, all of these issues. I will agree that all of these issues are very pertinent issues.
Yes.
Very important issues. But I think personally, and this is just my opinion, I think that the importance of all these issues was just overshadowed by that one issue dealing with the community. And I think that the election was won or lost on that specific issue.
LGBT.
Personally. You know,
Correct.
that then the cannot else, but then
Anything
you really
else?
so believe in whatever, but because Trump has said this,
He's against it.
this is what me.
The vote went
People
to
that even
him.
have kids. Me, man, say, I'm forcing it on our kids. Mr. Wait, you're not a youth. But when I do, you understand?
Me understand.
So that specific issue is so polarizing that I think people just voted down that line.
And they just forgot about everything.
And yeah, just kind of like, well, everything else, let the cars just fall with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why is it still?
They didn't admit it because, you know, nobody really wants to sound so one track in that they voted just
But
based on that.
it comes back to the statement that you made earlier, the one that I said I should have really stated what I said along the lines of what you said in terms of there are certain principles and beliefs that he has and he stands on them.
Yeah.
Right? And it so happens that maybe some of those beliefs, a lot of people are aligned with those beliefs. You understand? So people say, well, yeah man, over here, man. And as you say, maybe they forget about
Everything
all
else.
the other negative things that maybe would come along with Trump. But because their belief is so strong in terms of that particular issue. And said, yeah man, a day.
I think even outside of that, I think another thing that Trump kind of won on is just really pushing the concept of just masculinity on a whole. Because now when you look on the other side, it kind of seemed like, at least to me, like them try to kind of feminize the population in a sense, right? I was watching an interview with, like in a barbershop in Georgia, all black man and so, right? And all them man in this say they support Trump. So the person asked them, well, I mean, why y'all support Trump? And the majority of them say, well, I mean, when Trump stand up and talk now, whether or not you believe everything he say or you agree with everything he say, he stand on what he believe, say what he believe, and you can come fight he, but he now move off of the square day. When they ask she one question, she have something and she jump all over and she this and that, and at the end of it, you don't even get a definitive answer from her. So you don't really even know where she stands.
Her stance is.
But you just know she really didn't offend anyone in her answer. That's all.
But you know, that's the funny thing, right? Because though we belabor the point from the he, she, whatever the situation be, it's just not targeted to just that only. That's on one group of people that stand on the conservative way and then think, yo, not poor so poor, not nothing else. You have one other set of people that stand on the policies of him in terms of taxing as well too. There are other set of people that stand on the policies of immigration as well too.
Them hardcore people.
No, so what I'm trying to say is
and swing voters.
No, but what I'm trying to say is at every interval, at every policy, he make one definitive decision and he step on the decision.
True.
You understand? So he stand on that. When it comes to taxing, he stand on that. When it comes to deportation, he stand on that. Whether you're right or you wrong, he hold on position. But my lady, you just don't know. It's just one case where, again, but that's what liberals are. You can hear people out and then you make a decision. My man not hear nobody out. My man is going with whatever he concept of how he think the country should run and he'll stand on that. And people will vote. Again, you study marketing, bro. Make your point known, clear, as Westerberg would say, pellucidly clear, and stamp on them, and you tribal wax
So-
so, occasionally.
As
It
much-
just so
I would
happens
say if
that
I
a
was
lot
an
of
American-
American.
If I was an American personally, I couldn't see myself voting for Trump. That's just me.
But you
But
see-
I couldn't see myself vote for Sheen either. Someone would probably just sit it out. For me.
So you see,
No, you're gonna do your hold on. You're gonna do your Senate and your state and them something.
yeah, those
but
things.
The presidential,
But the presidential
really,
election.
They don't really
But
affect
think
you
you're
too
crazy,
tough.
man. But you see, when you say you call it when the man shotty, when the alleged,
yeah.
whatever.
I call it that.
I think that this election could have been called from the time that the man get off. Well, you have to call it get off because if one man get convicted on
Get off.
34
Get off,
counts,
get off.
Trump.
Oh, Trump.
Yeah.
convicted on 34 counts, and people just bat an eye or don't bat an eye, you don't know that man nigga win the president.
What me nigga say? Nigga say something.
Oh, I was going to say, like, based on what you were saying just now, right?
Yeah.
You're basically saying what I am saying, but in a different way, right? Because everything that you're saying, whether it's an immigration policy, whether it's he, she, whether it's taxes or whatever, right? All of those different angles, right? Still come back. All of them come to form the make America great again. So you identify each different sector, as you say, identify with whatever statement that he make. Check. So to them, when they hear that, they hear make America great again. We're not gonna pay the high taxes.
No,
Make
that's,
America great
that's
again.
true. But again,
I'll get
but
you the
then-
he, she.
No, which is all good and well. But as a young lady clearly stated as well too, it comes with an undertone in it.
Exactly, and I agree.
Yeah, when it comes to the racism,
And I
when it
agree
comes to the
with
sexism,
And
when
I
you
agree
push
with
on
that.
women. So again, if you watch, I like historians when they say America's J2 would say rightfully so. When America may be great, is when black people may suppressed.
Exactly.
What you call them? Man alone, me have to say for vote certain things. So
So make America great again is subjective.
okay, cool.
Yes or no? I'm asking. I'm asking.
As far as me concerned,
No, I'm asking based on what we are saying here.
I guess.
Because if everybody
Teach his
identify
own.
with a different section of it, then that way be.
Yo, and for me country really and truly, but me know you got affect out in a certain type of way. I like to look TikTok. Unless then Chinese companies sell them to American company, it are for WhatsApp, it are for Apple and Play and Google Play.
Somebody not supposed to buy it.
Yeah, well,
I forgot.
yo,
I forgot
you
the
know
name
what's
of the
funny as
interview.
well too. Let me end on this. Though. You know what's funny as well too. I heard a guy on an interview as well too said he been part of like I think don't quote me, but I think he was part of like the defense committee or team or whatever the case when Trump made a point. And the man said one thing he like about Trump is Trump very half-hand. You understand? If he come in and you in there and you are the bigger head and them say, yo, you give you one direction, clear direction, he got ask you sure? There's no other option. There's
Oh,
one
Trump?
option, yeah. Alright.
Can't you know really nothing? You know really nothing. No, you go in and call shots. Come on, let's be honest.
But that's what other people like too. You understand?
But president, actually, I'm just asking because I don't go in depth of it that maybe you guys do. Like presidents actually isn't their decisions based on advisors from whoever else and all over.
Ministers hear decision based on advisors.
And on that note,
President, listen.
He asked you a different question.
He asked one
Answer
president.
without question.
Minister president to the first one.
He just asked.
Anything going on, take a rule, send us what you feel like.
yo, yeah, but what pumpkin be vegetable and food?
What you know?
No, big man thing. What pumpkin be vegetable and food? Honestly, vegetable and food.
Them say I'm vegetable.
Yo, when you had pumpkin last week, Wednesday, right? And the sweetest pumpkin. Yo, that shit tastes so nasty, right? How can a pumpkin be so sweet, bro?
Wait, it
Boil
tastes
it in
good?
brown sugar.
No. Cut. Put in the water, boil, take them out and yam them. And it's sweet. It smell like, it tastes like a sweet mango, bro.
What?
And the weirdest texture and the weirdest taste ever. So me try to figure out how can pumpkin taste that a so-called vegetable be so sweet, bro. That ever happened to you? That ever happened to you? No?
No, me eat pumpkins.
No, like sweet, bro. Anyways, I was bashing me say Antigua and Unruly.
Yeah, don't come and talk about minister and our
Me just
president.
ask Jack.
Minister and president.
Yo, before
Ministers are advisors.
You see what we can't tell her.
Yeah.
You see what we
Some
tell
ministers
her.
have advisors.
Yeah, they're supposed to have advisors and
Advisors.
technicians.
Whether or not they follow them, you know. But
Yeah, so
One of them job that me want, a technician job. For just give me like a situation and nobody asks me nothing.
as you had a job that be the constituency caretaker that then pay like a $5,000 a month and so at that job them you want.
But you
We're
really
not taking
think
it.
Trump listened to his advisors when COVID was happening? He told them it was fake and they're gonna leave the borders open. It's not real, and all these people died because of it.
God, okay.
Hey, you should like Trump.
remember when the boss
You might want job.
Remember when the boss tell them that maybe.
I'm gonna go for no and
I'm not saying anything, but I'm not saying anything.
Yo, bro.
Yo, Lord, you got Mike.
No, listen.
Lord, you got Mike.
Yo,
I can't wait. As listen to me, I can't wait for the day where I had a. Me not there no. It could be she and Fushiku against Hillwood.
On your punko.
Outside. Yo, watch this. In me a
Yo, I get
punko,
electric.
when I'm a high to tell you, me a punko, bro.
I didn't like it.
I get like Trump.
Yo, as mute the mic, as. Marv's places to go. Hey, mute the mic, boss.
Even if you don't like Trump, that's alright.
Yo,
understand?
I'm gonna tell you for the boss. I'm gonna tell you.
But Trump a bad boy.
I'm gonna tell you for the
You remember when the boss tell them maybe we can develop something with Clorox? When people drink Clorox.
You don't lie. But Trump a bad man. Gentlemen, but the world boss. You think the world boss and Trump have anything in common? Eh?
He maybe wouldn't
Can the
admit
world
it.
boss say you feel like?
He wouldn't admit it, but I think he takes certain.
Yeah, man, the world boss.
Some cue
And
for the man.
you see, and that's what the people rate the world boss. Yo, talking about the world boss. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this job on Facebook, right? So somebody posts up the world
Oh,
boss.
the guy for Lucia?
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So somebody was saying we should post up the world boss and the family, he wife. He me banny. Does say he wife.
No, I didn't suppose he any wife.
Any wife, right?
The age,
Yeah, so she say something
the age
about
between the two of them.
Yeah, I see the picture, but
she
I
said
didn't
the
really read
age.
the comment.
What she said something about the age because he's like how much years older than her
Yeah.
and whatever. And she said something else in the comment and something. And so she's something about he's something. Hope he's a stallion. Something asking for my grandma. She tries style the world boss. Hey, gentlemen, she not the wrong man. She was style. World boss come back and say, yeah, stallion for good up a belly and mash up a kidney. Asking for my granddad.
But he clean him up, Papi.
Look, gentlemen, I nearly took to you.
No, but he clean him up, Papi. He always say, thanks to my Antigua people for defending me. At home, we fight against one another. But abroad, we stand the Antigua people.
Gentlemen, better the world boss is the world boss say for good up a belly and mash up a kidney.
But you see what she say? She tap it.
She
Probably.
You're gonna point the conversation.
Yo.
Come and watch you, man. That's all.
I don't know what she named the Shirius. The boss changed the name to Shirius. You have to acknowledge Shirius.
Me not acknowledge.
Yo, check.
Me not acknowledge nothing, brother.
Yo. But I don't know. Let me tell you. I don't know what you say. Yo, this has been another episode of Ignorance is Undefeated podcast. As we say at the
Hey,
end
me
of
laugh until behind me, boss.
as we say at the end of every episode, don't battle with ignorance because it's undefeated. Hold on. Again, so sleepers of the week. Give me one song, man. Nobody give me the sleeper for the week, man.
Jeto, you for look for.
So, no. My partner sent one song this week that I just may listen pretty constantly
So what that?
for the week. Song name For Camp. That's your name?
For camp.
Oh yeah, the song I'm sending you.
Yeah.
Popcaan by
Joe.
French song you be.
Yeah, let me play him.
So in the meantime and between them, as we always say, make sure you like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Share. Hit the notification bell.
Every time.
Don't know the song go. Mash up.
Jah give me everything. So
Yeah,
you
put that one
lose my
on.
sanity, for vanity, no frightened for anything.
Say fix them us.
So them can't use longer for catch me whenever you hear me sing. Up from me yard to the top of the chart, and that's why we hail the king. 'Cause Jah give me everything.
No for them do anything for money, anything for hype, anything for claim. So them must step up in a life. Them do anything for go trim, anything for Nike, anything for social media, anything for get a like. And them do anything 'cause them claim so that it's all about survival. Anything is like a money, you're the mind or like the.
Bushman, Yard Away From Home. After the High Grounds album. Song of the week.
One nation can be doing the work while another cleaning the glory. And how long will builders and architects of Africa
Yes, I'm jumping
build
as
for
well.
another? I know the West will crumble one day. So just see, so why I not stay?
That's where I belong. Jackie Perry, leave me
So this is a
I've been
single by
watching my
Oz,
wrongs.
Jackie Perry,
Devil trying to
or
come
Jackie
at me,
Hill
throwing that
Perry,
shade,
leave me alone.
Yeah, I ain't
I'll
trying
sleep
to
at the
slide
week.
back before I react, take to the throne. Yeah. Come in that cap, you ain't really tap, what is you on? Please leave me alone. Don't let me start preaching. Please leave me alone.
As a whole trouble.
Casting out these demons. Please leave me alone. Don't let me start preaching.
This one dude
Please
named
leave
Jack
me
Perry.
alone before I start casting out
I gotta
these
sing it.
demons.
I gotta sing it.
Flooded.
That's impossible.
Flooded.
You gotta sing it.
Oh, she.
Oh, nigga, no, me know.
Oh, somebody's on the hook.
Screw you guys.